And this is not a difficult lesson. You've spent a lot of time in the past learning about circumference and diameter. And so let's just define what circumference is. Circumference is the distance around a circle. So what would be another word for distance around? The perimeter, that's right. So basically the circumference is nothing more than a fancy name for the perimeter of a circle. That's all it is. Okay. And so we have a conjecture here, and I'm sure most of you already know this, and that's why we didn't complete the investigation. It says if C is the circumference and D is the diameter of a circle, then there is a number pi such that C equals, so what is the circumference of a circle? Do we remember? 2 pi r or pi d. If d equals 2r, where r is the radius, then c equals 2 pi r. Now this is something that will follow you through to the state assessment. They expect you to know that the circumference is pi times the diameter, or 2 times pi times the radius. So we're going to look at a few examples here. Basically, it just says if the circle has a diameter of 3 meters, what is the circumference? Okay, so since I know diameter, oh, that is the pen, sorry. Since I know diameter, my circumference is pi times my diameter. So pi times 3. So I could either leave my answer as 3 pi, which is what I actually kind of like. So 3 pi meters. Or I could multiply that out. Now if you're going to use your calculator to multiply that out, I want you to use the pi button. So I want you to take 3 times the pi button. And every scientific calculator generally has one of those. So what does 3 pi come out to be? 9.424, and they say round to the nearest tenth, so it'd be 9.4 meters. So I will accept either of those, despite what the directions say. Let's look at the next one. If a circle has circumference 12 pi meters, what is the radius? So circumference 12 pi equals, in this case I want to know the radius, right? So what formula am I going to use? 2 pi r. Very good. Oh, I'm having a heck of a time with these pens. There we go. So then now, how do you solve that for r? I want to get r all by itself.
Divide by 2 pi.
Divide by 2 pi. Remember, pi is just a number. Okay? So on the left side, what ends up happening is I have 12 divided by 2, which is what? 6. The pi's cancel. Over here on the right, they cancel, and that equals r. What would my label be? Meters. So that is essentially what you're doing today. Any questions? What's the formula for circumference with the diameter?
Pi times diameter.
Pi times diameter. What's the formula for the circumference with the radius?
2 pi r.
2 pi r. Good. So this is what you need to do on pages 337 to 338, 1 through 12. Okay?